Hello there all you tubies and tubettes, Spexxy here and welcome back to Retrospecs. Now I know just recently I have been building quite a lot of builds that use the Gre-go mod. That is because the Gre-go mod is outright awesome, and if you haven't tried it maybe you should try it. But I understand a lot of people don't want to try the Gre-go mod and a lot of people like to use the standard version of scrap mechanics. So I have been asked, am I going to build more vanilla? And well, here you go. I have built this, and I don't think you get more vanilla than this bad boy. So there you go. It's definitely vanilla. It's an ice cream van. There you go. Only joking, of course. I know what you mean by vanilla is obviously the standard scrap mechanic parts, and I do intend to get back to building some things with that in the future. However, this video is not about vanilla. I do have a definite Gre-go modded creation to show you, but I'll just quickly show you around this one first. And this is genuinely with the official vanilla parts. So I will add this for download. You can have a little bit of fun with this. It doesn't have any suspension. It's a little bit tiny for that. But yeah, so I'll jump out the seat here. Spudsy's selling us something there, and we can jump into the driver's seat. So I have control of the bonnet, just a little engine in there, and I have control over the back door for getting in and out, and of course opening the hatch to serve people, and then the ice cream on top turning around nice on its own there. And yeah, so let's see how this thing drives. It's no suspension glitch, it's just normal steering, normal vanilla parts, definitely vanilla parts. I wish I could get a little tune going, but no way I can fit anything in there to make a tune. Oh, there it goes. That's normal. Its wheelbase is a little bit tiny. It does tend to fall over. So let's see. We can open that back door and get out. Get out. Yeah, emergency exit. Can we get out? I don't know if we can. Yeah, can we just squeeze out? I will get it on a lift and we'll place it out there. Okay. So yeah, there it is. Just a bit of fun, really. But some of you might like this. And if you do want to see more little wacky tiny cars like this and tiny vehicles, yeah, let me know. I'll do something else in this quite kind of style. I quite liked it, actually. I mean, it was supposed to be just a little bit of a laugh, but actually turned out quite well. So there it is. So that is my ice cream van. But on to more serious things. We will jump to my next world, where I want to show you something you may have seen already, as Diesel Design did show it off for me. But I'm going to show you it as well. So if you just bear with me, and maybe you want an ice cream before you go. Spudsy, you're going to give him an ice cream? And I'll see you in just a while. Okay guys, so here we are. This is what I need to show you today. Now look at this. I've never seen 4 bases in this much close proximity before in my life in any scrap mechanic world. And not only have we got these 4 here, but we also have another one over there. So there's 5 of these bases in very, very close range. I've never seen this before. Only an evil genius mastermind could have put all these bases together like this. What sort of person would do such a thing? I think the Red Skull. The Red Skull in is Hydra V16 coupe from the Captain America movie. I wanted to build something that looked a little bit like this. And what I ended up with was something that looked like this. That's not bad considering. This is scrap mechanic. It's not easy to make things look nice and look like things that you want them to with a limited parts. But of course I'm not using just the limited parts. I am using the Gre-go mod, and it is fantastic. Go and check his channel out to find out more about it, and you can get a download link from there with instructions of how to install it. Now this is the kind of thing that this mod can do, and like you see, this is one hell of a meaty beast of a machine. But don't take my word for it. There's other guys out there created some fantastic stuff with the Gre-go mod. For instance, the Land Yacht by Diesel. You may have seen that. That is awesome as well. The Gre-go mod is definitely a cool mod to get. So go check it out. So yes, I have been building a lot of things with this mod just recently, and I thought I'd build something based on a movie car. This is a car I chose to do. It's the V16 coupe from Captain America that Red Skull drives. So yeah, it's based loosely on, I say, and the reason for that is because this is a 4-seater. Now in the movie it was only a 2-seater, 1 seat at the front and 1 seat at the back. However, when I made it that way, I found that this was very unstable and would often turn on its side. So I didn't want it to do that, of course. I wanted to make it a little bit more stable, so I made it a larger wheelbase by widening it. Now to do that, oh, rock. So to do that, I basically cut the whole thing down the middle. I won't demonstrate. Cut the whole thing down the middle so it became 2 parts. And then I widened it by, I think, 3 blocks or something like that. And then welded it back together. So you get this beast of a machine, which is a lot wider than the one in the movie. But you can take your friends for a spin. And why not? This is a beast to drive. And it does swing its butt around quite a lot when it drifts out. It has got one hell of a big booty, which spins around like crazy. It can definitely twerk. And Spudsy can definitely hit trees. And so, yeah, so this is it. This is the Hydra-mobile. Hail Hydra. You may have seen something on Diesel's channel because he did a showcase on a pimped out version of this. I will get around to showing you the pimped out version in just a bit, but this is the basic one. So yeah, as close as I could get it to the one in the movie. Of course, like I said, I made it wider. It's got a small air intake on the front. All it has is opening doors, passenger door and driver's door, and it has an opening boot with a tiny little engine in, really, for a beast this size, but it's got nothing under that bonnet. I didn't even make a working bonnet. So what happened was I made this one just as a test to see if it could be done. I'm happy with what it came out like, but then I thought, well, what if I just like tweak it a little bit and get that bonnet to pop up and see if I can do something with that. So if you just bear with me, I'll load in another world and we'll see what I came up with. Okay then, guys, so here it is. So from the side, it probably doesn't look a lot different. And really, it isn't that much different, really, to be fair. I've done is I've added a bigger air intake on the bonnet there. I think I did a little bit something with the grill on the front there. I can't remember. And I have everything else looking the same. However, what I did add was a bonnet that now raises. And you can see in there is one hell of an engine in there. I've got these pipes that look like they're coming through there. It's an illusion, but yeah, and I've used quite a lot of engine blocks in there. I'm not using them all, of course. I've only connected, let's see with the connection tool for a second. I have 8 engines sitting in the front, but I'm only using 2 of those, one for one wheel, one for the other. And in the back I have 2 engines. If I just pop this up, hold on, just pop up that. I have 2 more engines there, and I'm using one of them for the 2 wheels on that side and one of them for the 2 wheels on that side. So I'm using 4 engines for 6 wheels, and the others are just there for show. But yeah, so that's what I came up with. I kind of like it. It handles slightly differently to the other one, and the reason I think is because the weight of those engines in the front there, it kind of spins it out a little bit more. Let's jump into the driver's seat and I'll show you what I mean. So I can shut the doors, the bonnet. There we go. This one does kind of drift out even more. The weight at the front seems to do that. It's definitely a fantastic car to drive, and I think you guys will enjoy doing so. I have added a download, or I will be adding a download to the link below. Like I say, Diesel's done a showcase on a similar car, the pimped out version, which I'm going to show you next. And I asked him not to do a download until I'd done my video, so the download link will be available at the bottom of the description underneath the video for you to have a play around with, and I think you will like it. Trust me, when you get in here you kind of lose your senses. It is a hell of a car to drive. It spins out some, it can do donuts, it is cool. I apologise for a little bit of lag I'm getting on here, but my PC isn't top spec. I mean, I haven't got that kind of rig, but it doesn't hold out too bad. I'll show you then that this thing, it's not just to be driven on the dirt over there where we've got plenty of space to do donuts. You can take this through the paths, and it does ride pretty well. I mean, it's a long car, and it's definitely a wide car too. So it is a thing that you need to slow down a little bit when you're going around corners, but it doesn't handle them too bad. I mean, it drives down the paths quite well. And like I say, because of that drifting, the back spins out, you can control this quite well. Yep, even without hitting a tree. And for Spudsy, you know, from watching previous videos, it's something he finds quite hard to do. If there's a tree, he wants to hit it. So let's see if I can spin this around. There you go. So yeah, it drives pretty well. So there it is. That is my V16 Hydra-mobile, Hail Hydra. And there it is. But what I need to show you next then is the pimped out version, because I looked at that and I thought, you know, that's pretty cool. But if I pimped that right out, and I mean pimped it right out, sprayed it, modded it, let's have a look and see what I could do. Well, I did, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. Bear with me and we will go jump into the next world. Hey there, tubies and tubettes, you're back again, and Spudsy here is pooping himself with excitement and anticipation of what's to come. The pimped out, totally pimp my ride version of the V16 coupe Hail Hydra. There it is. Now, I painted it in purple, and that was a suggestion by Otto NL. Fantastic suggestion, mate. I love the colour. I think it looks cool. This version is, as I say, totally pimped out. Let's zoom out there. You will see it's a drifter, like the last one. It definitely does like to drift out. You can do donuts in this thing. But the purple just adds that little bit of something to it. I mean, this is definitely pimped. So let's jump out there for a second and show you around this. So let's have a look what we've got. So this bad boy comes with triple suspension on the rear wheels. Something I hadn't done before, but there you go. Triple suspension on each of the rear wheels. Of course, a 6-wheel vehicle, so it's something of a beast. And then you get these lovely hubcaps. Now, if I show you how these work, these are part of the Gre-go mod, of course. And we're using medium wheels, so let's just take a couple of these. Medium. And we'll take this one as well. And let's show you them. We're currently using that one, of course, and I can delete that off the wheel. So there's your standard wheel in comparison to what it looks like. Of course, we have a choice of hubcaps, so we can use... let's have a look. There we go, we can use that one. And we can also use... take one off. We can also use this one. So you've got a choice. I like the one that I got on there, and obviously you can colour these to your heart's content. So let's have a look. Let's say we wanted orange. Why would you want orange? Because it's my favourite colour. But there you go. You could have orange. It doesn't really go. It clashes somewhat with the purple there. But yeah, that's an idea of what you can do with this. So let's just put that back to it. Well, let's take that off. Let's put on the correct one. Oh, there we go. And colour that. I think I had it in the lightest grey. And there we go. It's back to normal. So there you go. So you've got the hubcaps. Then you go around the side here, or around the back here. We've got the boot. We've got a little handle there, which we can press to open it up. And then we have, underneath, I've done like a pseudo sort of shaft there with the exhaust. So it kind of looks like a proper vehicle. Shut that down. And yeah, I had to put these over the top of the wheel arches because... with the hubcaps on, they are actually a block wide. They don't look it, but they are. So therefore, you can't have a front on this without it coming out so far that it looks silly. So I just put that on for, well, if it's going to look silly, let's just pimp it right out, and there you go. So yeah, there it is. I like it. If you've seen Diesel's channel, you may have already seen this because he showcased it for me. If you haven't seen it on Diesel's channel, go check it out, man. Diesel is a cool YouTuber, definitely awesome guy. I made one of these in his colours, so the neon green with the black and the white stripe down the middle. It looks cool. I gave it to him as a present for his birthday, and I think he likes it. He was saying couldn't get out of it. It was something that he was spinning around, throwing it about. He was enjoying it somewhat. So go and check his video out. Like I say, he's an awesome guy. Subscribe to him. Don't want to miss anything that he does, because not only does he showcase stuff for guys like me who... just starting out in the world of YouTube, but he also has some fantastic builds of his own. So go check his site out, go check his channel. It is definitely worth a look. So here it is, and that is my V16 Hydra Mobile Hail Hydra from Captain America, as driven by Red Skull, pimped to the max. I think you will agree. And yeah, and the bonnet on this one, I can open that up, and I have made that engine a lot bigger than it was on the previous version. Jump up there, Spuds. There we go. So yeah, it's a beast. I know it doesn't look like a proper engine, but it does look like it's got some power. So I hope you like this video, and if you did like this video, why not spank the hell out of that thumbs up button? Don't forget to subscribe for more retro specs. And obviously the recent YouTube purge, I may have lost some subscribers. If you check, see if you're still subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please make sure that you do resubscribe. And obviously if you've never subscribed but you like what you see, why not subscribe? And until the next time, I'll say see you soon, and bye for now. Downloads, come and get your lovely downloads. Don't forget, the downloads to all these vehicles are in the description below, including this beast of a machine, the ice cream van. Enjoy! Bye for now!